Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the November Crate Club Major. Crate Club is a subscription-based box of survival gear, emergency gear, medical stuff, tactical stuff, gun-related stuff. Oh, you can't use that word. So the powers that be will come for you. Oh, so Crate Club, November. Let's get into it. First thing this month is the Mod L Infinity straps. It's a 4-pack, and they give you 2 different lengths. The longer ones, they could be, 18s? 16. 8-inch and 16-inch versions. And you could do everything from, well, this one would be too short for me, but you could cut a longer one. You could use it as a bracelet. And then if you needed it for something, you'd have a short bracelet. Something like this length would work for tying up cables and stuff like that, extension cords, water hose, any kind of strapping that you might need. And then of course if you need something that has a longer length, then you can just couple them together. It's one of those use your imagination products for what you could possibly use them for. The Mod L Infinity straps. See, what do they even have on here? They use it for tying gear up. It's like a sleeping mat or something. Sandal heels, or just make stuff, fidget with it. Next thing is called Nose Slap. Haven't even had this one out because I really had no desire to test it. You get 2 of them. Nose Slap, the Wake Up Stick. Alternative energy. Let's see what they say about it. Nose Slap is an aromatic product that uses peppermint vapors to deliver an intense, refreshing blast of fragrance that instantly puts you in the mood to be active and engaged in whatever life throws your way. Ammonia, a key ingredient in Nose Slap, has been used by both medical professionals and competitive sports athletes for years. Just one sniff of the pungent peppermint scent contained in these small, easy-to-carry vials is powerful enough to slap anyone out of a bad mood and get them back to work. Portable, more pleasant than other ammonia-based products, can be used in a variety of situations, and it says convenient. Now, the one thing I do not know, and I wasn't able to, let me see if the directions even say. Oh, each of these can be used 10 times or more. So there, it's not, I couldn't find it anywhere else. I just didn't know if it was a one and done, but you get, between these 2, you get 20 usage out of them. For me, it'd just be another item for my med kit. I do not have, at least I'm not sure if I have anything like that in there. Some of the kits might have something like it. Okay, moving on. The next is the X-Acto free key. Simply stated, if I'm going the right way to dislodge this, it's a big ring with little rings that you can put individual keys, like maybe the your door key or something, shed key. But when you press right here, it's just set up to open the big ring so that you don't have to pry with your fingers or use a tool or something. And even if you think that's just silly and corny, it's at least it's a keychain that you could still put something on the bigger ring and something smaller on the smaller ring if it's something that you need to take off. Like for me, case in point is work related. The keys to the skid steer, the excavator, and the dump truck can be on 3 separate things so that these all don't need to be hanging in the ignition. I don't like to have extra keys hanging in the ignitions of things that bob up and down a lot. It really takes its toll on ignitions. So that's the exact free key. Next is the pack stack. They say, well, I've goof off with all of this stuff normally, except for I didn't goof off with the no slap. The pack stack, winner of the Outside Magazine's Gear Guide Editor's Choice Award in 2022. The pack stack is a weatherproof organizer and distribution tool designed to be used in conjunction with any standard 40L plus backpack. With its crescent-shaped design created to eliminate dead space. So basically what this is when you have your backpack, you kind of look at the design of your backpack and the size. They're always flat on the back and kind of rounded on the front, at least mine is. And then this is just designed so that you could put maybe something different in here. Like maybe you're just putting a night's worth of clothes. Now I know women are like, guys, we can do it. We could probably get a week's worth of stuff in here. Or maybe you are on a camping trip and then the bottom is just maybe emergency stuff just in case. Charger for your phone, a jump pack for your vehicle. Throw your car keys in here so you know where they all are. And the principle is just like that. You got multiple of these, you could put multiple things at different layers inside of a backpack. And when I received it in here, it was all completely folded around and magically tucked inside of this, and then this was around this, and this is why you can see it just like that. Cool, huh? Backstack. Next is the Work Sharp guided sharpening system. I actually have looked at these over the years. I have not gone and watched the demo. I wanted to get this video out sooner than later, and I have not had a chance to try this particular product yet. Okay, now just assuming how it works, and I asked this question in my over at my other channel, and nobody answered the question, but told me I should give her a whirl. So I believe you can flip these around and put the angle that you want on there. And it just gives you the guide so that you then can try to maintain that angle as you run across it. You can put different grit levels on here. Otherwise, they also have unlock that. You can pull that one off, and you can set this one down in there. And this one is the finer of the stones. So one would be honing, one would be polishing. Oops. So that's got some, if it wasn't sitting on this, the little pads on the bottom make it so that actually it still kind of keeps it on here. So if you just wanted to be able to do stuff like that with it. Okay, and then to like I said, here's the one that's the one that comes in it. Put your lock over. Is a 320 grit, and this one is a 800 grit. And then the next item, which is the an accessories kit for the Work Sharp, and that includes let's see, we have some extra guides, 25 degree, petroleum, and I'm assuming that this is an additive for the finest one here, because they send you raw, condition, and the compounding one, so they send along the compound. So this one has a extra coarse, 220 grit, edge repair. We got the another was this 8 or 6? Oh, this is a 600 grit. 320 and 600 come with it, and then this is an extra fine for fine tuning. It's an 800 grit. Sorry if I'm reflecting weird here. And then the ultra fine edge finishing, and it's the leather. So they pretty much have you completely set up with everything from destruction, where bad things happen to your blade, all the way down to the leather. Work Sharp. That I thought was pretty cool. I do like the fact that it's much smaller than the other system that I have. It just looks like it's something that you just have to get good and maintain that angle as you run your blade across it. Right now, everything I have is pretty darn sharp. So, okay, and then one last item this month, and I have to say, now, would you say that if you hate all this stuff, is the next one worth it? I'll put it this way: it's the Nightcore 3000 Lumen. It's their EDC 27 model. It's not in the box because this has been in constant use and on my side since receiving this package. This is one of the baddest ass EDC lights that I have, and I jokingly say that when I review a flashlight, because I review a lot of flashlights, that I am the flashlight king. John Solar hates that. So in the box you get the EDC 27, you get a lanyard. I haven't decided if that's a good thing or not to use with it. I'm not usually a lanyard on my flashlights guy, but I've been lanyard curious. The charging cable, a noted feature about the charging cable, what I thought was pretty cool is that it has the self-contained wrap on it, and it says what it is. If you're one of these people that ends up with just a box of crap, it's nice to know that this one is the one that originally came with the Nightcore. Overall, if you're used to one particular product, say a competitor's flashlight, because I'm constantly trying different ones and running through stuff. My present EDCs in flashlights just coincidentally right now happen to all be Brinnite flashlights, and this one has taken the place of my non-work one. Now, would it stand up to the abuse that I go through at work? It's in a pocket that you possibly are going to be laying it on its side where the controls are. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just going beyond just showing you what's in the box, because I really like this light. It has a lot of cool features and it's fairly easy to use. The learning curve is very quick. As far as the light goes, it's a more squared off design. It does have very rounded edges, so nothing is sharp. Um, Twin bulbs are on the end. The pocket clip is a fairly low in your pocket carry. Can't get much closer than where it is. It is a big beefy clip that is going to, I believe, last the test of time. The one of the downsides would be if you want to know that you're going to be running this hard for a day and you're going to need plenty of time. This is not going to give it to you, because you cannot replace the batteries and swap them out like a typical version, like my one of my more used ones, as you can see, that was rubbing up against other tools in my pocket. If this one goes dead in the middle of using it, you just take the battery out and put it in another 18650. The EDC 27 from Nightcore is a internal battery. I see it has a bunch of screws. I do not know if you could get another battery if this goes bad or not. If you're looking at this and you say, I don't want any of that crap, but I really like that flashlight, Eric, I will have a separate link to it at the top of the description, because this is a product that I really like. It is a $90 through an Amazon link, and its features, I can't remember what I did with it last, so oh, it is. Let's just here. Let me just lock it like you would find it. Okay. So making sure this can be seen with all the light. If you partially press the display, or even fully press the display, it tells you that it's in lock mode number 2. So you would press and then hold on the second press, and the little timer and a key makes it so that here, that was, try to actually get it and stay still here. So you press it on the second time, and I'm assuming that the camera is at a frame rate close to the display. I don't see it blinking and moving like that. I see it as a you press it once to get it to the lock mode, and you press and hold, and it makes you keep your finger on the button long enough so that it's not the equivalent to what if it bumped against something in your pocket. I would say the chances of that are fairly unlikely. So if it's off and you just partially press went too far, sorry, a half a press, it'll let you know the power level of the battery. And I apologize for the rolling. It's the camera, it's not this. So there's on both of the buttons, there's a full press or a partial press, and you can sort of feel that detent when you're the full press. And Now the light is on its lowest setting. So it's 15 lumens, and right now it will stay on for 37 minutes and 5 seconds. I have been using it, so this is not a full charge on it right now. And then if you partially press, partially press it, it goes up to the next setting, which is 200 lumens. Oh, I'm sorry. 15 lumens, 65 lumens, 12 minutes, 200 lumens, 3 minutes, and 1,000 lumens, and it'll go 1 minute and 31 seconds on that. And then partially pressing the big button, it goes to 3,000 lumens, but because of how bright and the amount of heat it starts producing, it only lets you stay on 3,000 lumens for a certain amount of time, and then it'll time out and go back to 1,000 lumens. And I mostly looked at that. That was great. Has memory, so the last thing it was on was 1,000 lumens, and as I press the power, okay, 1,000 lumens, press the power, and a full press, and it always goes back to whatever you were at last. Have it on 65 lumens, turning it off, full press, back to the 65 lumens. While it is, and it has 2 different locks, while it is off, and you partially press that big button, it goes to 3,000 lumens, and if you fully press it, it goes to its strobe mode. And this is like one of the first ones that I can honestly say what I really like about that is you have immediate access to the strobe mode without having to cycle through anything or some secret button press. If this is on your side and someone is approaching or whatever and you feel threatened, you can just pull it out of your pocket, partially press it for 3,000 lumens, or like if it was a panic situation, you're more than likely just to press it full and it goes straight to that strobe mode. Now, while it is on, if you press and hold, you can choose between lock setting 1 or 2. The lock setting 1 pops up first and you let go, and if you keep holding the button, it goes to lock setting number 2, and at lock setting number 2, none of the buttons will work. But if I unlock it, it'll turn on. Well, it's on. It's the way to access the lock. I'm going to press and hold. Has number 1. So now only setting number 1 is engaged. So that disables the regular light setting, but still enables you to have the big button work. So number 1 disables the smaller button, so it leaves you with the ability to still get to strobe or the 3,000 lumens. Partial press, 3,000 lumens, full press, strobe. And again, to unlock it, just press it down once, press it again, and hold, and it times through, and then it'll turn on. So, sorry if that was long and over necessary, but I really like this. Really like this flashlight. The other kind of a cool thing is it has a proximity sensor in the front. So if you have it too close to something and you put the 3,000 mode setting on, I'm pressing partially, we're in 3,000 modes, and it automatically automatically sensed the proximity and the heat that produces, and it shuts it partially down. It doesn't. I think it returns it. I think it brings it to 1,000 lumens. Let me see what the display says. Oops, too far. No, that looks more like the 200 lumens. So it just kind of puts itself in the preservation mode if you get too close, and that's what that symbol is up front. That it does have a well, it's going to be warm up here, but that's also that if you get too close, actually, I'm not even sure how it knows. It probably just has some kind of a sensor built into the front of it. But that is the Nitecore EDC 27. And that is the last item in this month's the November Crate Club. If you have any questions or comments, again, I've asked on my other channel when I showed this as an unboxing. Anybody use the WorkSharp, this particular model? I'm interested in knowing what you think. I'm thinking with everything that they sent, I should, at a bare minimum, I'll be giving it a try and seeing how it works. So, fast recap: straps, nose slap, a keychain, an insert for your backpack, and the complete WorkSharp system, and then the Nitecore EDC 27. Questions, comments, please leave them down below. I will have all the links so that you can check out Crate Club for yourself. They do offer different tiers. I used to do the general. There was 4 of those a year. This is a monthly for the major. Links will all be down below, and I will have a specific link if you are interested in picking yourself up the Nitecore EDC 27. I think it's a fantastic light. Definitely going, already is in my EDC rotation. Okay guys, thanks for checking out this video. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.